Welcome, comic book fans, to another Speculation Sunday with MJZ Comics.
Let's get it going. Let's start the show. Before we get started, make sure you give this video a like, hit the subscribe button, and click that notification bell so you don't miss any of our new videos. We're currently at 215 subscribers and counting. We desperately need your support. Thank you.
So today's Speculation Sunday videos, we are going to cover books that came out on January 11th of 2023. So the books from January 11th, 2023 that we at MJZ Comics are speculating on. Again, we're not telling you to go buy these books, but we are telling you that these are the books that we as a comic book company speculate on. And these are the ones we're going to go for on January 11th, starting off with a Star Wars powerhouse. Star Wars The Mandalorian #7. Awesome cover with Din Djarin and Baby Grogu. It's just a sharp looking cover, and it's a big first appearance from the actual television show. This book right here is the first appearance of Moff Gideon. Great character from both seasons of The Mandalorian. I think he's going to be back. He's, like I said, he's a villain. Great actor that portrayed him. Star Wars The Mandalorian #7, the first appearance of Moff Gideon.
Next book we have here is Dark Web, The Amazing Spider-Man #17. This is the first team appearance of the Insidious Six, which is a demonic version of the Sinister Six. It also has a first cameo appearance of a character called Wreck Rap, who is a Spider-Man variant. So kind of one of those double key issues that we like to talk about. Great book. If you're watching this, make sure you download the Key Collector app so you can keep track of the newest releases, newest key issues. Obviously, come watch our videos. We can tell you which ones we think are the best ones to buy for those weeks.
Yep. In this book right here, when you look at investment comic books over the ages, you cannot go wrong with with Spider-Man. So that's why we always, when we see first appearances in the Spider-Man books, it's a must-have for MJZ Comics. Anything Spider-Man from the Silver Age, I mean, you look at those books, even second and third appearances now are becoming grails and great investments. Even in this time right now when the market's down, Spider-Man books are still climbing. The next book we have here is another Star Wars book. We have Star Wars The High Republic Adventures #2. And this came out, again, on January 11th. Multiple first appearances in a Star Wars book. One of the formulas you know we love at MJZ, Star Wars, first appearances, must have. So this here is the first appearance of Dern, Sayakim, Lavalex, Verzon, and Marta Rowe. I may have hacked up some of those names. Like I said, these new Star Wars lines, I'm really liking the stories. Lots of new characters. You really got to keep an eye on these new Star Wars comics coming out. They're putting out a lot of comics with a lot of new characters, and a lot of people are sleeping on these right now. There's nothing going on with Star Wars. We're going to have the new Mandalorian season coming out, which should heat up the Star Wars again, but people are fickle. When something's not in your face, people tend to forget about it, and Star Wars is down right now. So if you're looking to buy things at good deals, look at a bunch of the Star Wars comic books.
Yeah, I mean, if Disney starts to tap into some of these Star Wars characters, these newer characters and these stories, I mean, watch out. You know, the craze as far as collecting comics could fall into Star Wars, which people are already collecting these books, but if it gets up to like the level of Marvel, the Marvel movies, these books could be like incredibly valuable. Next book we have here is another Spider-Man book, Miles Morales Spider-Man #2. Like we said before, we love the Spider-Man books, probably the most collected superhero in comic history. Now, this book here is the first full appearance of Rabble, who is a female villain who uses advanced tech. So, obviously, Spider-Man, we love that first appearance. You really can't go wrong. So, if you can see this book in your local comic book store, consider picking it up. We think it's a great issue to hold on to.
Awesome cover. It's got the Scorpion on there battling Miles.
And Miles Morales is hot right now.
Oh, yeah. You can't go wrong with Miles Morales. So that's it for the books that we picked up on January 11th. And again, at the end of these videos, we like to pull out something that's not a new book, but something that maybe we can throw to you that might be a book you're interested in, that may not be on the radar of many people at the current time. And this is an Uncanny X-Men book. It's Uncanny X-Men 229. The X-Men have not shown up as much yet in the MCU. And Matt and I are really high, really high in the X-Men stuff. highly recommend you pick up as many X-Men key books as possible before they hit the MCU. I really think they're going to take the MCU by storm and the world once they hit the big screen again, and they're done right by Kevin Feige and Marvel. But this book, Uncanny X-Men 229, is the first appearance of the Reavers, but more importantly for specking, it's the first appearance of Tiger, a crime lord from Madripoor. And it's also first appearance of Gateway. But for this episode, we're going to focus on Tiger. The reason being, there is a new Daredevil show that's in the works for Disney Plus, which I'm really excited about. And this character, Tiger, has rumored to be casted. This isn't for sure. So again, it's a rumor. That's why this is called speculation, that someone has been cast to play Tiger in Daredevil Born Again. And the rumor is that the actress Sandrine Holt is going to portray Tiger. So we'll see what happens. Again, it's an X-Men book with 3 or 4 first appearances. I think it's a great book to spec on. You can get a near mint copy of this for about $10 on eBay currently. So $10 possible good investment. Again, Uncanny X-Men 229. That's it for today's Speculation Sunday video. Let us know what you think in the comments below. MJZ out.